Good morning everybody, Miss Tyson here with your spelling phonics session today. So what we're going to be doing this week, we're going to be focusing on something called a split digraph. Now I'm hoping that in your head you know what I am talking about. So a split digraph. Now you might see, and this might remind you about what a split digraph is. So it's one that's got a letter here and a letter here that's split up by a consonant sound in the middle, and these two letters here come together to make a sound. And you can see that it is split up by this sound in the middle. Okay, now the split digraph that we're going to focus on today has an A on this side and an E on that side. So you can see that we've got an A and we've got an E. And together, does anybody know what sound they make? I'm hoping at home that you are all saying to me that angry red A sound. A. I want you all to practice A, and again, A, and again, A. Fantastic. So when you have your split digraph with an A and an E with this sound in the middle, it makes an A sound. Now I can prove it to you just by simply putting the T sound in the middle. Eight. Eight. That is the word eight. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write one on my board and we're going to have a little practice at sounding out words that have got our A split digraph in. So I'm going to write this word on here. So have a little look at that word. Now I can see straight away that this is my split digraph. So I've put my sound button on and I've got this sound and this sound. I know that this is the sound K, and I know that this is also a K sound. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to put it together. Okay, I want you to be joining in with me. We've got K, A, K, K, A, K. I'm going to say it a bit quicker. K, ache, K, ache, K, ache, K, ache, and we blend it all together. My word should be cake. Fantastic. I'm hoping that you were all shouting that at me. So cake. Now, to show that you understand what this means, I'd like you just to draw a little picture next to this word that shows me that you know what this word is. So I'm going to draw mine here. A little blue. And there, I have drawn a lovely little cake on a plate ready for somebody's birthday. So that one is a birthday cake with the candles on top. Okay, so you can see it's a cake. Now, to also prove that you know what this means, I would like you to also see if you could use it in a sentence. So, cake, let me have a think. I'm going to use the word from the beginning, ate a whole cake by myself. Okay, so you can see how I've read this word, I've drawn a little picture, and I've also used it in a sentence. Okay, so now we've had a little practice at reading some words. What I would like you to do is have a go at spelling a word that has got our A split digraph in. So remember, it's that A and that E, and then it has a sound in the middle. Okay, so the word I would like you to have a go at sounding out and writing for me is the word shape. Shape. And I'm going to give you a little clue by drawing some little pictures that you might help you to know what this word means. Shape. Shape. So remember, a way that Miss Tyson, if you're struggling to sound this out, I always stretch my word so I can hear what sounds are in it. Are we ready? So we're going to warm it up. We're going to say the word shape. We're going to warm it up and we're going to stretch it so that we can hear all those sounds that make up this word. Shape. And you should be able to hear it again. Shape. I think I can hear shape. I think I can hear 3 sounds in that word. So if you've written it and you've got 3 phoneme buttons or sound buttons, I hope that you are correct. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little 30 seconds to write this word shape on your books for me. Okay, so I know that my first sound that I heard was shh. Now that is a digraph, and I know that that is spelt with an S and a H, and that's a digraph, so I'm putting my digraph phoneme line underneath there. So we got shh. I now know that it's got the A sound. So you can see how I've got my split digraph there. Now, what's that sound that goes in between that split digraph? So shh, A, P, P. I can hear a P sound, so I'm going to pop that in the middle, okay? So let's double check that it's got its phoneme button on. Sh, A, P, sh, A, P, sh, A, P, shape. Fantastic. So if you got that right, you can give yourself a little tick. Now, what I would like you to do is underneath, see if you can think of a sentence that has got the word shape in it. Shape. Now, I'm going to write my favourite shape is a triangle. You can see how I've used the word shape in my sentence, and you can see my favourite shape is a triangle. Fantastic. So we've had a little go at reading, we've had a little go at spelling words, okay? So what I would like you to do is to create your own flashcards with lots of A sounds in. So I've got some here. Let's have a quick little look through them. So here I've got aeroplane. I've drawn a little picture of an aeroplane on the top, and I've used it in a sentence. I went on an aeroplane to Portugal last year. Okay. My next one is this. Waste. 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 What's my word? Waste. Fantastic. And I used waste in a sentence. I said we shouldn't waste water, so I turn off the tap when I brush my teeth. Okay, so you can see how I've got the word, I've drawn a little picture, and then I've used it in a sentence so that I know that I can show that I understand what that means. There's shape, so we've just done that one. Shape. Have a look at this one, so you can read this one. You should be saying to me, and put my sound buttons on, late, late, late. Fantastic. So again, I've drawn a little clock there with a worried little person, and my sentence is, if I am late, comma, because that's a subordinate clause, my mum will be very cross with me. If I am late, my mum will be very cross with me. Okay. Now, the idea is you're going to use these cards, so you make these cards, and then you can use them to practice reading the spellings of these words. So I could then get my friend or my adults that are at home with me at the minute to hold them up, and I would go waste, aeroplane, amaze. Okay, so you're going to create your own flashcards of any words that have got your A. So you could use your surroundings around you, any words that you already know, some of the words that I've given you today, to create your own flashcards. Okay, so you're going to have the word on it, you're going to put your sound buttons on it, A-Z. You can see, amaze, I've got a picture, and then I've got a sentence underneath. The idea is that you can keep these and you can keep practicing them, so that you are getting lots more confident at reading and recognising our split digraph A. Okay, now on Friday we are going to be having a spelling test with lots of these split digraph words that you're going to learn today, tomorrow and Thursday. Okay, so maybe keep hold of these and you can practice. So what I'd like you to do is, having a look around you in your environment or any words that you can remember, I'd like you to create your own flashcards. Maybe even test the adults that are at home with you right now to see if they notice your split digraphs, okay? I hope you have lots of fun making these flashcards and challenge a lot of your family to see who can do and read them the quickest. And I will see you again tomorrow for our next one. See you soon.